Hello Ashen Ones, this is Aravir, and today we'll proceed with playthrough number 6. We killed Vort of the Boreal Valley in our last video, and before we head forward, we're going to the bonfire and head to the Firelink Shrine. We will be taking this chance to use the souls we got from the boss and level up a little, verify if there's anything new, which there shouldn't for now, but it's always good to double check, especially when you don't remember maybe when was the last time you talked to the old NPCs. So let's head to the Firekeeper.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart's desire. Very well. Then touch the darkness within me.
So I want you to keep in mind that according to the character you started with, that's the way you should head, according to how you should place your stats. Always read the description of the items you have, their attribute bonuses, and if it's magic, what exactly you need for it to be stronger. Sorcery usually is with intelligence, and miracles use faith. However, pyromancy uses both. So try to keep that in mind. In this case, for this walkthrough, we are going to mostly use a dex build. Hawkwood doesn't have anything new to say, but up here you can see there's a new NPC.
Unkindled are we, and fast on the trail of the Lords absconded. Then these red eyes are for you. Use them to pillage embers and briefly heighten your strength for your duty. What else are unkindled ashes good for?
So he gives you cracked red orbs.
For briefly heightened strength, what else are...
His name is Leonard, and you will be interacting with him a few times.
Fret not, fret not. My feet are here firmly planted. For I am the Lord, and this is my throne.
So this old man has nothing new to say, so I will proceed to just skip it.
So it is.
And the cracked red eye orbs are to invade. They are consumables, and when you run out of them, you pretty much cannot invade anymore. But there is a permanent one which is infinite, and eventually I will proceed to get it throughout the process of this playthrough. I changed my shield from the wooden one to the silver eagle kite, because the silver kite one has more absorption against physical damage. If you notice in the recent videos, if I got hit, it will usually take HP out of me, even from normal monsters, but with the silver kite I will be more resistant to that. It also has parry. I also want to show, sometimes I do pick up souls, and I want you to see the difference between the regular ones, which are like white, and the orangey, flamey, and even their shape is different. Those are the souls of bosses, and you should not consume them because at some point very close, like 1 or 2 playthroughs, you will be seeing that I am able to get finally the boss weapons. So keep those, don't use them. My recommendation is don't use even the regular ones. There will be a point where you might use them or need them, but it's not, I don't really find it as a priority to just spend them from the start. So we're gonna head now to the last bonfire we were at, and we are going to finally jump to the Undead Settlement. The old lady that gave us the banner, the reason she gives us the banner is for this purpose, because without it you cannot jump to the next area. From far away we can see where we are going to be heading. Here's a cinematic. This is kind of similar to Dark Souls 1 when the crow picks you up to take you down to the next area. In the case of the crow, he takes you directly to Firelink Shrine, but Firelink Shrine is different in this game. It's more of a hub. But now these demon type creatures are taking us to the Undead Settlement. In the background you can see Lothric Castle, so we were pretty much in the outskirts of the castle. But the old lady said that all the Lords of Cinder are not in the castle, they're in other places, so you gotta go. So you lit the bonfire. In this case, do not go. I know I usually say go to the Firelink Shrine. In this case, you do not have to go yet. Just pick up this soul here on the left. It's the only item there. That's the first and last time you're gonna step on that floor. And then head down the stairs, and you can see from far away there's a gate, and you kinda can see monsters too. But you go down, and once you head down, you are gonna have pretty much a count of how many they are. Just go closer, but slowly. Do not distract the Hallows. Dogs are going to attack them for some reason. They don't like them. So just wait for the dogs to kill the Hollow prayers, and then head and kill the dogs. You can see the dogs will jump on your shield and it will stagger them momentarily, and that's when you have to take the chance to kill them. Instead of going to the gate, which is kind of the obvious thing to do, just we will go through this path. There's nothing behind those two carts, but it's always good to check. You know, you always have to verify in this game everything. There will be two dogs there to the left, so just get rid of them as soon as possible. There, stagger and kill. Alright, pick up every item. Alluring skulls. Those are items that you will be using for a specific boss ahead in time. I do suggest not to use them till that moment because you barely get any. By the time you reach the boss, you should have at least 10. But that will be very ahead. It's like 4 or 5 bosses from now.
Undo my shackles.
And I'll let you now listen to what Yoel of Londor has to say.
Oh, then it's true. A champion of Ash as I live and breathe. To be in your presence is a great honor. I am Yoel of Londor, a pilgrim as you can see, only somehow I failed to die as was ordained. Well, perhaps my calling lies elsewhere. Say, champion of Ash, how does the idea of taking me into your service strike you? I was once a sorcerer. Surely I can be of use. Oh, I am honored, truly. I should be dead, yet you have granted me purpose anew. I, Yoel of Londor, do solemnly swear myself to you.
Once you talk to Joel, head to the gate. open the lever and sprint forward. There will be a bonfire ahead, so you do not have to return to the one upstairs. There will be a monster, just kill him and touch the bonfire and head to the Firelink Shrine. We will be heading to the Firelink Shrine to find Joel. We will be drawing out our strength. That's pretty much free leveling. And you should take this chance to level as soon as possible certain stats that will be more useful. He's going to be to the left in the Firelink Shrine, and just head there, drop, you'll see him there.
Oh, our champion of Ash, welcome home. This pilgrim, with a debt in death, hardly deserves to behold this divine flame. And I never would have, had you not taken me into your service. I thank you dearly for this, and assure you of my leal service.
So once you're here, you will have the option of draw out true strength. It will give you 1 level each time you use it. He also sells a few spells, beginner spells to be honest, but if you're into sorcery, then that's a good new arsenal you will have available.
Let your true strength shine.
Okay, so you know what I say about leveling. Level according to your build, but in my opinion this is a good chance to waste on endurance or vitality. You can also, if you want to raise HP, you could, but I would not use points from this free leveling on strength, dex, intelligence, and faith. The reason is you will put in your mind that as a priority, and sometimes you should put your defensive area into priority so you're able to survive more.
The magic of Londor is a far cry from the wonders of Vinheim, but I can teach you what I know. Perhaps more importantly, I believe that I can help tease out your true strength. We pilgrims of Londor are keenly aware that those branded by the dark sign possess something quite special.
So you get a gesture and gives you a little lore and kind of see his intentions. I think he's playing too nice. We're gonna run to the bonfire and head back to the map we were at. Once we're there, we will proceed to follow up on another part of another quest, which is greirats. I'm gonna show you where Lorettas bone is. So right ahead, there's gonna be 2 monsters. I want to apologize, there's gonna be a skip in the video. There's actually 2 monsters. The other one has a spear, and once you get that, you can proceed to get the other items. There's a small shield there to the right. Okay, some of those throughout the Undead Settlement are kind of high or difficult to reach with your melee weapon, so use bow for that. You turn right and then head back. There's a monster that will appear there. Then go outside and to the right, and there's another one with a pole arm. Once you kill him, there's an item to the right where he came from. Repair powder, very useful for when your weapon is about to break. And this body that we just dropped is where Loretta's bones are. So once you get there, run again to the bonfire, and there's a few items you can pick up going up. There's a few monsters you can evade killing them right now. I'm doing it for the purpose of the video, to make it a little slightly faster. But once you do have Loretta's bone, head to Greirat, and he will give you a new option in the menu for you to tell him about Loretta.
Heavens, she was already dead. Thank you. I'm not surprised, though. Almost a relief, really. You can keep the ring as, well, a little trinket of thanks, I suppose.
So once you talk to him, verify if you need any items from his shop. And we are going to go now to the process of following Joel's quest line. And once you do that with Greirat, he will have another option, but he will be depressed at some point. And you should talk to him momentarily once you warp again, and he will be very sad. He won't give you any other dialogue. Like, you see him very sad because of Loretta's death. But in the meantime, just focus. I'm gonna be fast forwarding this certain areas because it's just me killing myself a few times, and you need to do this to proceed with the Joel of Londor quest line, because it will be giving you dark sigils, which is this item on the, as you can see there in the, there's the hollowing level. You need to increase that, and you do that by dying, and that's because of the dark sigils he gives you, which are in the key menu, key items. As you can see, the more you draw out strength, the more dark sigils you get, and the more hallowing level you gain. I do know that the max you need to do all 5 is around 16. You can check in the wiki through Google to verify how many you need per draw out strength. But I just kill myself a few times and just make sure that I reach 16 by the end. If you want to kill yourself 16 times, you can do it, but remember, for each dark sigil, when you die, you get the level according to how many dark sigils you have. So if you have 5, you get 5 levels per kill, or per death, sorry. So once you do that, you know, Greirat over there was depressed. I already talked to him, and I go and talk to Joel, I think only one more time.
Then shall we begin, bearer?
Yeah, this must be the last time, because I'm Halloween level 16. As you can see, as I mentioned, I'm already hollowed. You can see my character, it's pretty much like dead.
Soon be clear, my good lord.
And he calls you for the first time, my lord. That will be explained with the next NPC, but right now just go to Greirat. Now he's all happy dandy. Well, a little bit more than he was in the last dialogue.
Perhaps I'll go on the prowl.
Once you talk to him,
Dead or hollowed away anyway, right? So I might as well fetch some weapons or treasure for you. Well, what do you say? Thank you.
send him to pillage.
You will not be disappointed.
This time you do not have to worry. He will go and pillage the village, and he will come back alive. If in the next time and the third time, it's different. You do have to find a way to save him, especially the second time. But I'll get to that when the time comes, because you won't remember right now. But you can send him to Pilish, no problems. He will, however, not be in the Firelink Shrine until you kill the next boss. So if you do want to buy some of his items, like fire arrows, which mostly is the ones I usually use, that's a good time to do so before he heads out, because once you warp, when he gets back, he won't be there until you kill the next boss. Okay, that's one way to reset the map. I did it for the purpose that you can see that greirat is not there anymore. And right now I'm gonna head back to where Joel is. This is the other route, and as you can see, there's a new NPC. I'm gonna show you. Joel is pretty much dead. You can see you cannot hit him or anything, and this is Juria of Londor.
Art thou good yoel's master? I am Juria of Londor, a close friend of his. Thanks to thee, yoel's soul is redeemed. Allow me to express my gratitude in his stead. Another matter. That a lord art thou not? That bearer.
My video got cut halfway
Lord,
through,
art thou not?
so sorry about that. I'm still trying to time that on the PS4.
And our Lord of Hollows.
As you can see, you're the bearer
For the
of
time
the Dark
thou
Sigil.
remainest, our Lord, we of Londor shall serve thee. And I, of course, am also thine.
My character is very hollow at this point. So she has the same spells that Joel had, plus some new items like the sacrifice rings, the untrue dark and white rings, which you should buy. Londor Brielle Divine Tome, which is for spells. The Dark Hand, which can be used as a weapon or a shield, depending on what you have. And she also has the Purging Stones, which is what takes you to Hollow level 0. Once you do that, we can finally head again to the Undead Settlement. But I will proceed on the next video. That will be all for today. Re-equipping everything since we're going back to action on the next video. Thank you for joining me. I hope you like and subscribe to my page. This is SHAREfactory, and have a great day. Take care all.